right, the truck is pulling out of this tight little place we got to unload. This is the worst design loading dock ever, but truck's leaving. Basically, I got 6 pallets of Target merchandise that I just had delivered. It is toys and recreation, so it's like toys and sporting goods. There's a bunch of bikes on this one and some Power Wheels. But this is it here. It's 6 pallets. This is here. We got bikes. We got a Mercedes. Basketball goals. Right here we got basketball goals. Some kind of a playground. No, like a playhouse. Foam party. Foam, mountains of foam in minutes. Radio flyer stuff. Another Mercedes. So I got 2 Mercedes delivered. Lots of bikes. I think there's supposed to be like 14 bikes, I believe, on this one. But we got an LOL blow up playhouse here. Water table. But I gotta check I need to check the weather real quick and see. I know there was a chance of rain today, but see if there's any rain getting close, because right now hoping it'll at least hold off for a while where I can get some of these, I can get a lot of these bikes off and get those inside, and then I could, if I have to, slide these with the boxes. I can roll them over here under this overhang. But I'm gonna go through some of the, I'll pull some of this off, show some of what I got. Oh, the price on this, basically after shipping, the price that I paid for it plus shipping to get here, it was right at like $2,800. So $2,800. There's supposed to be, I think, retail on this, if you added up all the retail pricing on this, it's supposed to be over $13,000. So you're usually looking at trying to get around half, and then obviously there's gonna be a few items that end up being broken that you're gonna get less for, or sometimes nothing at all. And there could be a few items that you get a little more than half. So let's just say half should be around like $6,500 as far as selling price should be. So $2,800, $6,500. You're gonna be somewhere around doubling your money, maybe a little bit more. And that's the plan anyway. So we'll see what we find on here. All right, I was a little concerned with this weather, these clouds, but as you can see, we got a ton of rain last night. I'm looking at the radar's clear, and then luckily I'm looking at the hourly. Look how well you can see this or not, but it's showing just clouds, 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 partly sunny all the way up till like, as of right now, there's not really a chance of rain till 9 o'clock tonight. So hopefully we should be good as far as having plenty of time today to get this stuff, what I can, off of there, and then take my time getting it versus having to rush it and, you know, a big downpour coming and running all this stuff inside. But this is Target merchandise. That's where it came from. And like I said, this load will be called Toys and Recreation. So I know a lot of people are interested in pallets and buying and reselling pallets. You know, Target's pretty good stuff. I mean, there's pretty much any store you can think of, as far as the big corporations, they all have pallet merchandise. But a lot of people are interested in it. This is what you get. You're not gonna find normally, like a storage unit, you never know what you're gonna get. You can pay $1 for a unit, and you can get a, you know, open up, you know, an envelope in there and it'd be full of money. I mean, that doesn't happen all the time, obviously. That's rare, but you literally never know. You're not gonna find that in here. This load's manifested, meaning you know everything you're gonna get on there. You don't know the condition, so you could have an item that's on the manifest, a $500 item, then when you get it, it's just torn all to pieces and you can't get $5 for it. So that can be a surprise. But as far as just a surprise, like, wow, only, you know, I paid this much and this one item is worth more than the whole load, you know, that's not gonna happen with this. You can get an unmanifested where you literally don't know what you're getting. And you never know on that, but I found a lot of times on an unmanifested load, it tends to be more like stuff that, the reason it's unmanifested, it's out of packaging, like a lot of clothing that has no tags and odds and ends like that, and a lot of small stuff. That's why they didn't do a manifest. But the nicer stuff, like this, you know, something like this playhouse. This is normally manifested, and we'll see. I mean, it's returned, so, but I mean, a lot of it's just cancel orders. Somebody buys it, and sometimes before they ever even get it or pick it up, they order it offline, they cancel the order. And sometimes somebody gets this as a gift, so they bring it back, never use it. Somebody opens, like something like this, they open it up and see that there's a bunch of pieces, and they're like, nope, I'm not doing that. They bring it back, it doesn't fit, it's not the right size, you know, there's a million reasons. Or sometimes they think it doesn't work and they just don't know what they're doing. And then sometimes people have buyer's remorse. They pay $500 for something and they get it home and they're like, did I really need to spend $500 on this, or do I need to use that $500 to pay some bills? So that's what happens a lot of times. And then sometimes it's broken or damaged or whatever, and there is issues with it. But even some of that stuff you can sometimes sell. You can either sell as is, just show customers the damage. Sometimes it's just a simple fix. All it needs is, like, literally all you do is you put a screw right here and it holds this together just fine. It was just missing a screw, you know. So, but we're about to crack into these and see what we got. All right, these two playhouses here, oceanfront playhouse is some kind of wood playhouse you put together. They're selling for $299 at Target right now. So we should be able to get $150 each. They both look good. I haven't opened them up, but the boxes are in really good shape. All right, we got these basketballs here, basketball goals. These are $189.99 at Target. So almost $200. So you're gonna be able to get about $95 for these. The problem I think on this one is when you open it up, the pole, the metal pole, it's not anywhere to be found. But I was like, it's got to be here because it was all still strapped up in there. So I found the instruction manual, and they actually put the pole in the base. There's a cap on the end. Normally you put sand and water in, but you have to unscrew that and then the pole pulls right out. So I think what happens is people buy this and they think the pole's missing, but it's in there. It's just inside the actual plastic base. So that's a lot of times the stuff on pallets. It's just stuff that people, they don't read the directions or pay attention to find out where some of the parts are. They think it's missing parts. You want to know what's a pain? A pain is when you have all these bikes stacked on each other, and when you go to try to lift them off of each other, they're all tangled up. The pedal on one bike will be inside the wheel on this other one, the handlebar stuck in, the little part that the chain goes on, or the peg, it's stuck in the other one. It's a pain in the butt. You try to get this side off and you lift it, and that one goes deeper in and gets stuck. But anyways, this bike right here, that's going to be a comfortable ride, huh? All right, still getting bikes out. Here's another nice one, a Schwinn Trailway. This is a large 28-inch, and as far as I can tell, I can't find nothing wrong with this thing. So that's 2 pallets down, that one mostly down. There's still some more bikes, and then, you know, you got small stuff still, but so far probably about, I don't know, 50% of the bikes are pretty much problem free, and the other 50% have something wrong with them. All right, this little Mercedes right here, I just plugged the battery in and it comes right on. The radio came right on. Put the gas pedal down, you know, it goes, you know, has plenty of power and everything. The only thing is it's missing the steering wheel. Durables, we got LOL stuff, snow marker. Hold on, I gotta get another container. Put some stuff in. Snow marker, snow marker, snow marker. Zuru Smashers. Okay, this is kind of like the LOL thing, but this is for boys. Dino Ice Age Mini Surprise. We got playing cards, bicycle playing cards, Ghost Castle game. That's kind of cool looking. Water balloons. And these, if you've never used, this thing does work. It's cool. It fills all these up, and then you just release the thing and they all just kind of fall out. The only thing with these, they're small and they don't bust very well. So when you throw them at people, they mostly just bounce off. Bubble gun. We got a can, but missing the lid. That junk. We got a life vest here. Bike helmet. LOL surprise remix hair flip. I think somebody's already opened it. They're probably looking for a certain surprise. That one's been it, and then LOL surprise. LOL surprise. This is nice right here. My Little Pony. One of these hex bugs. Blues Clues guitar. Works. Another Blues Clues guitar. It works. We'll put one in the auction, put one on the shelf. We'll do the same thing here. The LOL. We got more playing cards. We'll put some of those in the auction. Football. Glitter Girl doll. We got another game. Disney Villainous. It's one of those, I think the only reason it's got a little dent in the top of the box because it looks like it's all still sealed up. But these games, like these RPG games, role-playing games, some of these are pretty expensive. More cards, playing cards. MLS, water bottle, balloons, bubbles. We got this big guy right here. Oh, I see. He's got a hole in his armpit. Big bunny. I don't know where to put him. Let me sit home here for now. And more playing cards. And this, I guess, doesn't have a lid. So that's that box. Golden NFL football. Nothing wrong with this. We'll put this in the auction since it's out of the package. Since it's out of the package and it's just loose, people are going to play with that thing. It's going to fall off the shelf. So we'll put it in the auction, then we don't have to worry about it. Tech deck. Avengers puzzle. It feels like the box is empty though. Literally feels like an empty box. It is. I don't know how that happened. Monopoly House Divided. So a basic, it's like a Democrat Republican Monopoly maybe, I don't know. Huh. Elephant, donkey, yeah, it's kind of a Democrat Republican Monopoly game there. That's interesting. We got a whole tech deck set there. We got Paw Patrol. Let's see. Snow Blaster. So Launches snowballs. I guess you could make a, I don't know what else you could do with these. We'll put those in the auction. Maybe somebody that wants to sell online on eBay or something can get those. Monster Jam, monster truck. It's Earth Shaker. And we've got a whole, it's a Melissa and Doug twin baby set. Sebastian and Sophia. Let me get another tote. Frozen, like a karaoke set or something. Basketball. We've got Blue's Clues toy here. Barbies. Barbie. Barbie. You get just some odd little stuff in these sometimes. A yoga strap and a little surprise princess, and we got some workout gloves. That's it there. We've got a pool. The only bad thing about these is this one is definitely, I don't know if it's been used. It's been taken out of the box. And a lot of times once they're used, they get really dirty. This one doesn't look dirty. The only bad thing, you don't know if this thing has a hole in it or not. So we'll probably roll that one through the auction just as is. Alright, the radio flyer. These things, I pretty much know what the deal is because I've put a couple of these together. They're kind of a pain to put together, so I think that's probably what happened is they couldn't get it together, they just gave up, is the most likely scenario there. Here's another one. And this has never been, it's still glued shut. This one's brand new, still glued up. It's got a shipping label on it. This was probably an online order that was canceled because that one's never been opened at all. All right, I'm gonna set the bunny over here. And we've got the foam. Foam machine. Just add water. I don't think this thing's ever really been used. I do not. It looks like it's the original packaging on it. I don't know how much this is. I'm gonna look that one up just to see what it might be. Foam mountains of foam in minutes. Oh, it's FOMO. FOMO, okay. Okay, it's 100. It's funny, so most of the time Target will beat, Walmart beats Target in pricing, but this time not. Target's price is $180 on that. Walmart's price is $223. So we're gonna go off Target's price. So at $180, we're gonna do 90 bucks on that. All right, we got Jumanji. I heard the drums playing in this box, open up, and there it was. I did not roll the dice. Not really. Let's see. Okay, this looks like a good one. Schwinn Deluxe Bike Repair Kit. And I've never heard of this one. This is brand new, wrapped up, sealed up. One of those, you know, there's a million little card games on a scale of 1 to T-Rex. We got Rummy Cube. It's definitely not empty. Got one of these crazy little drip dots balls. A Zach mug, another in the long line of Yeti kind of mugs. I know I'm taking it way over there. We got a tent. It's a good item there. And like I said, Target just has some, I mean, Target stuff is in such good shape. Kindy Kids, so much of it is just 100% brand new stuff. Watch me dance on YouTube. We got, okay, this has definitely been opened. It's missing, somebody took Batman out. It's got okay, instead of, it's supposed to have Batman and, wait a minute, it says Batman versus Bane, and we've got Spider-Man and Mrs. Incredible in there. So I think somebody got over on this one and took those out and gave them ones that they didn't want. So whoever was working the returns desk was not paying attention there. We got a Nike golf hat, and I think I'm gonna keep that. I got this, I got these golf balls I'm keeping. And this Battleship Outer Space. It's like a 3-level battleship game. I think I'm gonna keep that and take it home. All right, now look at this box. This box has, okay, this is brand new, sealed up. It's some sort of, another one of these card games. But man, some of these card games are like 40 bucks. I mean, I don't know on this one, but I've seen them $40, $50 before. We've got Drone Home. That looks interesting. And then all these, I saw this on the manifest. I don't even really know what they are. Treasure X. All these goodies. This is all stuff going out to the floor to put a price on. This is all good, practically brand new, if not brand new stuff. All gonna be half a retail. So this is the kind of stuff you can get off pallets. Everybody's always wondering about pallets. A lot of people want to get you know, buy pallets to resell. It's still a lot of work. You can see this mess I got going on back here. This one was mostly toys and bikes for the most part. Toys, bikes, basketball goals. But a lot of the stuff turned out good because perfect time of year for water tables, for basketball goals, for bikes. With it being, you know, coming up on summer, so it's going to work out well. The toys are, the regular toys are a little bit harder to sell this time of year because it's nowhere near Christmas, so there's no Christmas gifts being bought. People tend to not buy as many regular toys for their kids. Outside toys they will, but the regular toys, if you're buying pallets and you buy a bunch of just regular toys, when it gets close to Christmas, they're easy to sell. When it's this time of year, they're harder to sell. I mean, you put them online and they'll sell, they're just not going to be as quick. And another thing, I didn't really go over this, but if you're selling on eBay or Amazon, some of these toys can sometimes be worth way, even though they're selling at Target, you look them up, say a toy's selling for $20 there, and say something like this. I don't know, I didn't look this up, so this is just hypothetical. Say this thing right here, when you look it up on Target's website, is $19.99, but when you go to try to, they're low on inventory. It's actually hard to find. So sometimes you have an item like this, and you go and look on eBay or Amazon, and it's selling for $40 or $50. So sometimes, you can, selling online, sometimes you can get more than what it's selling for at the store. That's not always the case. There's a lot of variables in that. I'm just saying that that is the potential, especially which we didn't get any on this load. When you get Legos, some of those Lego sets can be going for big money on eBay, and you know, way more than they're at the store, because they're actually hard to find in the store, especially if you go down to your local and you know they're sold out. You know, they don't have it. So that's one thing. You can always check this stuff online if you're a big eBay seller. I don't sell a whole lot on eBay. We have our own auction. I got a mosquito landing on me. We have our own auction, which a lot of our buyers sell on eBay. So my goal is not to sell it on eBay. My goal is to sell it to, you know, sell it to them, let them sell it on eBay. Some items I sell end up going for more than what it costs on, you know, on eBay. Some go for much less. It averages out for me. I don't have to worry about shipping it. I don't have to worry about getting scammed, all that kind of stuff. You know, I just sell it. Customers come in, they deal with me in person, then it's a done deal. That's just the way I do it, and it works out good for me. I've eliminated eBay and the fees and all their, you know, their ratings and siding with the customer and all that junk, and I run my own thing. I make my own rules. So if you're selling on eBay and Amazon and you're kind of getting fed up, which I know I always talk to people that you're fed up with the fees and getting scammed and them siding with the customer, then you really need to try to make a move some way, somehow, to try to start doing your own thing and be more in control of your sales channels. All right, I'm just going to show some of the stuff now that we've got it out in the store. Everything on this big shelf right here is all off of the that load. All these toys, and we sold toys today, so there was actually more, but all that, let's see, everything on that shelf. I think some more stuff got put back here. Let's see. I think yeah, we got stuff scattered around, like that big doll right there, which I already shown, and other items just scattered, like that basketball that kind of got mixed in on that shelf. All this stuff here, so you can see it's a lot of, you know, fills up a lot of space on the shelves. All that. Then we got big items on the floor like that. Okay, yeah, this ended up, it's tested, it works, it's all complete. The box is pretty trash, but everything's good on the inside. I opened it and looked, and we got all these bikes. Oh, it's falling over for some reason. Bikes, bike in a box, playhouses. And we come down through here, all these bikes, basketball goals, bikes, all these bikes, and those bikes. And then I'm gonna go to the back. So all that stuff came off of the Target pallets, and I'm gonna go to the back, and I did put some stuff in the auction back here, which we're in the middle of setting up. Like all these toys right in here. So all down this table, all the way down to here, all this stuff came off of those pallets. So pretty good amount of stuff. You start adding it up. I kind of did a quick adding on some of the big items, the bikes and the Power Wheels and stuff, and I was past the amount. If you know, if I sold it for those prices, the prices that I have on them, then I would be past the amount that I paid for the load, and then I would just have to all the stuff that's in the auction, the small stuff that's in the auction, all the stuff on the shelves that I showed, and then, you know, all this stuff here on these shelves, all that stuff right there would be, you know, profit items.